Hello and welcome back. Okay, so we're about to take on some brigands. Nothing out of the ordinary, though there is a sword master. So let's go ahead and do it. I've made a few changes here with armors, etc. And I gave Wheelrake here the level 7 cultist a couple of nets, just in case we need those against the sword master. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Alright, I don't like the terrain. Here's the swordmaster though. So once again, perhaps I would like to dagger him down for his armor. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, this terrain is terrible. Just absolutely terrible. We are also blocked here by this boulder. Well, let's see what happens. They'll likely try to use their ranged attacks against us, and despite it being night time, it might be somewhat successful. I have Adelmar's crossbow. I wonder, should I actually pull back here and snipe them? Despite this being an easy battle, this terrain is really complicating things. I'll wait and see what happens. Let's not activate these whirling deaths or anything. Like I said, I might want to move here. Which would be far better of a plan had I a competent archer. Something I've done, of course, numerous times in this game. Anyways, this guy decided that he wants to actually see us. Which means we can engage. I suppose, here. Okay, chance 5 on Gerbold. Alright. Hunter with 60 marksmanship. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we'll just fight where we are. Just accept it that it sucks. Just deal with it. Suck it up. Anyways, I wonder what the Swordmaster AI wants to do. Will he actually want to move on us immediately? Or will he delay that? Anywho. So what is your vision actually, Fahad? 3. So I should be able to see this guy. Might as well begin, I guess, in that case. Hurts, doesn't it? Alright, let's use this later. And some double check who you are. You are a pole armor. At least for now. Okay, things are happening. I suppose that's good. Alright, so since they're actually willing to come forward, that means... well, it works out. Anyways, did you Swordmaster dudes have Pathfinder? Of course you do. Of course you do. Which means if I move here, this guy can actually move next to Oliver. I don't know if that matters, but it matters perhaps a little bit. I don't know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Let's move there though. And at this point, do I want to use Winrick aggressively against elevated brigands? He's level 12. He has a famed armor. He has parry. 30 range defense. I suppose in this easy fight it's probably something I maybe should be doing. I don't know. I don't know though. I'm a little bit hesitant. So if the Swordmaster does decide to go this way, then that complicates things further. So this weapon is obviously not really a threat, so I guess I'll engage just this guy and we'll see who else wants a piece of him, so to speak. Alright. So yeah, we'll activate the Whirling Deaths. What else? Yeah, Vander is now... Yeah. He has the whip. Though disarming a Swordmaster is no small feat. Alright, you just move there and let's see what happens. Swordmaster has elected to do absolutely nothing. Alright, sure, why not? Well, Vilrek, you have the nets, so I guess you move closer to this flank. %. Alright, so Randolph obviously is on this flank. I wonder though... Well, sure. You can stay there on that flank. Probably it's going to be fine. And using this, is that necessary? No. Is it useful? Maybe. But if it's useful, it's not like super useful. I think I probably skip to save fatigue. We can get some better attacks if I wait, I think. Potentially even on the Swordmaster. Anyways, Adelmar. Sure. Nice hit there. Knocks him back as well. Into the pit. Will he die? He will not. Yet. Right, so once again, obviously I want to benefit at some point out of Inspiring Presence, but currently not happening. Just move there. And you just move somewhere as well, maybe like here. Like I said, this fight is otherwise really easy. But the Swordmaster and the terrain and the night time is a bit of a complication. So this was an autopiloting move, but whatever. Goodbye. Alright. Don't want to engage here, actually. Don't want the Swordmaster elevated there. Ow, ow. 52s, okay. And engage the Swordmaster has. Alright, maybe Olvir will want to move away in a moment. I'll use the net. Let's just... oh, god damn it, you can't even see there. Okay, vision 2. Vision -2 from this, and night time and elevation. Okay, yeah. Well, how about here? Or here? Yes, here. Here is fine. And then we rotate? Yeah, we rotate. Let's use the net. Actually, no, we can't rotate. Well, whatever. It's fine. Didn't get much sleep last night. Woke up to some renovations being done. Anyways, Olvir, run away. And you just engage there. Let's crush them. Oh, you've engaged. Okay, well, sure, why not? Will this Vandal want to move there? Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's do things. Alright. Probably use the Blitzkrieg now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and let's not let us not dagger him. His positioning is not good for us. And there's too many allies alive. He's too dangerous with this noble sword. Unless I get the disarm, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. This guy being a swordmaster, of course, means he can attack 3 times with the noble sword. The duelist thing does get disabled if I engage with 3 people at least, though. Anyways, let's not bother daggering him, I don't think. So you just move there. Just start attacking. You use the Blitzkrieg from here, I guess. It's fine if it doesn't hit everyone. I will accept that. Alright, probably don't even need to disarm. But I suppose he has absolutely nothing else to try. He has failed. Okay. Let's use this ability. And go for, I guess, the Swordmaster, yeah. We have once again failed. Failure is my middle name. Okay, let's not go there though. Let us not despair. There's no reason for it. Okay, ideally, the next best thing, if I can't dagger, would be to headshot this fool. And he doesn't have steel brow, so we can potentially even manage that with Gerbold alone, maybe. So I can move here and attack, and against, like, this opposition, I suppose it's probably fine for Fahad. So I'll do it. Once again we failed. Despite the net. Split. Okay, split doesn't fail. Okay, now there's no way of getting that armor anymore. Oh well. Too bad. Just too bad. Anyways, are you dead? Not yet. Are you dead now? Not quite. Couple of injuries though. Sprained ankle, fractured hand. Are you dead now? No. How about now? Now you are. Alright, well, this is over. Okie dokie, let's use hold steady, whatever. But yeah. Oh, there's a guy there. Sure, why not? %12 puncture there. Let's see, whatever, go there. Kind of predictably, Fahad does get hit. He does have the steel brow though, so it's not bad. Speaking of bad, not sure where I was going with that. Interpret it as you will. Out of the way. Taking some punishment, but there's no real danger, I think. Alright, let's double check how capable this guy is. 9 lives, dodge, etc, etc. So I guess I can move in. Also, he doesn't even get far. Just get this guy out of the way. Two more. There we are. Get the noble sword. We get the Swordmaster's Duelist hat. Weight 160. Durability. Well, that's a pretty good one if you're nimble and also you have steel brow. And I guess flexible steel brow as well. Maybe even for nimble without steel brow. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. Other than that, it's just things to sell. Anyways, let's probably give Wheelwreck here. Well, do I want a pike? I could go with a shield, I guess. Sure, go with a shield for now. Especially since Eswick is out of commission for a bit. Anyways, the Duelist hat. Let's see, who is steel-browed? Fahad. Okay, that's a candidate, definitely. Yeah, maybe it's actually better for flexible in a way. I don't know, kind of a little bit, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's like, maybe it's as good for both. And especially good if you can combine flexible and nimble. Anyways, it's probably going to be Fahad. There's also Anselm, I guess. Gerhard makes some sense. I don't know. Not quite as much, I don't think. Helmer. Yeah, Helmer. Okay, yeah. These Blade Dancer's head wraps have 10 more durability, but they constrict vision more. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's give it to... Well, then again, Fahad has Battleforged as well. Flexible Battleforged. Which is something I took because I couldn't figure out what else to take, really. And we still have one more perk. Anyway, maybe Gerhard in that case. So let's see, this is vision -0, so maybe not, because I might want vision for encourage and command, yeah, during night time. So can I find, yeah, Anselm maybe? Yeah, I guess Anselm probably. This is, yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, 72 hit points, nimble, 9 lives, steel brow. So take that. Fashionable Anselm. The refugee. Hopefully will get converted, of course. Okay, let's camp for a bit. Because we need to repair. Alright, I think the plan today, if I don't get sidetracked, is to go for the Ashen Head hideout. Or at least see if it's doable. Anyways, let's first head to Hohenturm. Maybe scout this area as we go, which might delay that. Okay, sacrifice. Well, we've been waiting for this. The bad news is that we are semi-far away from a tavern. I think there's one at Schwertfeste though. Okay, Yahav will have the honor to meet Davkul. So yeah, someone or someones will be leaving us. That's basically guaranteed. Yahav has died. Is this again the same one? I think this time... Yeah, this time it's different. So I will read this for your entertainment and pleasure. Yahav is chopped to pieces until he is but a torso and head. The blood has emptied across the ground, and yet there's still light in his eyes and a perverse smile upon his face. You take an axe head and run it into his throat until he is no more. Every body part is separated and put upon a pole, caked in grease and lit aflame. You and the men dance beneath the pyres as the night comes and the night goes. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. Esvik is now a disciple. Gerhard is now a zealot. Randolph is now a fanatic. Vander is a fanatic. Vilrek is a fanatic. But indeed, we have plenty of people who aren't cultists, so this will be interesting and bad and sad. Anyways, happy times. A reminder for us all. Alright, yeah, there's no tavern here. Schwertfest has a tavern. I guess that's where we'll go. It's like... Well, there's a road there, but yeah, multiple people will be leaving. Because I still don't have cocaine. So Fahad might leave, Anselm might leave, Helmer, our tactician, might leave, Torbjörn... Well, Torbjörn can go, he's level 2. Rafik, also angry, of course. Oh well, oh well. That's just too bad that it happened now. Okay, so someone's going to leave basically immediately, not just yet though. seems well, let's get some tools. I was going to say there's probably nothing to buy, but that's untrue. Okay, selling price. Well, whatever. Let's sell some easier to, well, not easier, cheaper things. Mostly, of course, to make room. 90 and 10, 90 and 11. Okay, I should remember that these pieces are decent. So I'll sell all of these now. Don't need this many nasal helmets, surely. I'll keep some of the more expensive things, of course, for... So I want a full condition shield like that, because it's worth 20. Anyways, I'll keep some things to sell at a better price. Alright, so now we have some space again. Still sell these, I guess. Okay, good enough. And now we race to the nearest pub. Let's just head to the Winchester and wait for all of this to blow over. Yeah, I guess that's what we have to do, kind of. Olvir has left. That's a semi-bad loss. He was pretty high level. Damn it. I'm not going to be too sad if Fahad leaves, but he's level 10, so... I'd rather keep the guys who... Oh, god damn it. Anselm, the potential plus has left. I need cocaine. We need drugs and alcohol to keep these people. God damn it. Well, it seems I've over-recruited and relied too much on the conversion events triggering. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, well, with this happening, I guess we probably won't be doing the Ashen Head hideout today. Yeah, I need to find Necrosavant somewhere. If I don't have cocaine, then... Torbjorn has left. See ya. You craven bastards. Alright. The pub is open. The mines are a real death trap. We're losing men every week. You don't say. I am as well. Even venturing with you might be better for longevity, huh? Be careful what you wish for, dude. Usan gets disgruntled. He's a sacrifice, though. Elmer gets disgruntled. Well, we get the tactician. Let's see if I can get Fahad drunk enough. Now he gets disgruntled. He's a sacrifice, though. God damn it. Okay, Fahad gets disgruntled, so now we still have just Rafik. Come on. Come on. Get drunk. Okay, one more, I think, and then we just accept it if he's going to go. Okay, there we go. Disgruntled. How many people are now drunk? Almost everyone. Not Gerbold, though. The legend Gerbold. Okay. And of course we'll have to suffer the hangover, which is potentially going to delay anything we can do. I think since we have things to sell, we head to Lugn instead, we do some easy things again. We lost some key people, some future key people. Yeah, oh well. I am saddened. I'm really saddened. This origin is tough. This is tough. Well, so we have 3 candidates for conversion. What day was it when the sacrifice triggered? 150-ish. I will write that once again down here somewhere. If I can find some paper. There we go. So sacrifice, day 150. Okay, so one of the priorities definitely has to be to get cocaine. Anyways, I have under 6,000. There's no cultists here. I guess I recruit no one. Anything else I do? 1 stack of tools. Okay. Well, let's head to Akeholtz. Yeah, I suppose I was way too optimistic recruiting all of those people and hoping they get converted, or I can keep them around. No cultists. I guess I leave. This is a caravan. I don't currently have money for anything that spawns. I can make an Alp trophy. Additional fur padding, though. Yeah, I think one of these at least. Well, I can only make one. I think I probably pass on the Alp trophy actually, since everyone is decked out in nacho trophies anyway, so it's a very minor upgrade. But speaking of upgrades, this revered golden lameller now gets upgraded by the fur padding. There we are, and still over 50 fatigue, which is the threshold for being encumbered. Also, I need to get rid of these guys, I think, since they're too high level at this point. I need to find new indebted... Okay, let's calm down and try to speak. New indebted. Sadly, that's going to cost me if I want to get rid of them without pissing people off, though. And I'm not sure if it matters if you're indebted, though. I'll just pay them. Let's be fair. Go away. I'll find some new ones. Well, like I've been saying, this will be a long run, especially with these setbacks. So strap yourself in. You're not going to be doing the Black Monolith for a long while. I'm going to leave your brigands be. You can still do camps, but not the most difficult ones, definitely not. Well, we haven't been able to do those still either, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there is a beggar here. We just had the sacrifice event. Okay, well, despite what we've seen that happens, I will get this guy. Surely, if they're good, someone will convert. This guy is like, let's see, maybe usable. 2-star range defense, 1-star range skill. With the marksmanship 3. I've noticed that for some reason, almost always, these beggars and cripples, etc., when they come with any kind of ranged, they always, or almost always, seem to have the marksmanship ranged combat perk group. I'm not complaining, I'm just wondering why. Anyways, this guy could be a thrower. And throwers are good in Reforged, definitely. I mean, I suppose they're good in Vanilla and Legends as well, but... Anyways, with the spiked bolas specifically, they are excellent. So, yeah, probably. Can also perhaps make like a parry duelist. You'll see. Let's keep this guy around. He rolled pretty well. Max rolled the melee skill. Good-ish roll for ranged. Let's see. Nearly max rolled ranged. Resolve is good. Fatigue is good. Hit points are nearly max. But definitely don't get anyone who can convert who you do not want to stick around. Because if they do convert, you've wasted a charge, so to speak. Anyways. 17 selling price. I would imagine we have a better one here at Lugnisted. So how many promise potential guys do I have left? It seems only 2. So we've failed once. We got one of them killed. Well, more than one, I guess. But Erwin died. And then we just lost a bunch of them to sacrificial event. Okay, I will leave your brigands be, but let's take a look. Southeast of Lugnisted, toppled watchtower. But yeah, let's leave your ambush trade routes. This is going southwest. We probably take that as we leave, but not yet. So it's somewhere here, maybe in the forest. But yeah, I'll leave it there. There's also a 3 skull something. If it's like follow the tracks, I will take that. We want some easy combats, of course. For multiple reasons. I have plenty of pole maces now. Oh dear. I'll sell all of the pikes because the jacket pike I think is better. Lower damage, but 5 AP cost. Okay, I don't need hand axes since I have this thing which no one's using. And also, yes, since we lost those promised potential guys, it's going to take even longer to find anyone to use my 2 famed weapons in the inventory. The one-handed and two-handed axes that I've bought. I'll keep all of the wooden sticks. In case I want to fight Hexen. That can go. Maybe keep all of these for now. Sell maybe 1 pole mace. Sure, sell one of them. Yeah, we'll carry a bunch of this stuff with reserve characters once we get those again. So we'll need to head back down south, recruit 3 indebted, find some cultists, convert some into our cause, etc. Maybe keep like 1 of these flails. Did I have 1 in your inventory? Yes, I do. Okay, so that means I don't need them. It's there in case the one he's using breaks. Maybe keep this one. I suppose with the axes I have the opportunity, if I really would like, to fight Scrots. But I have no axe specialist, so probably not. Am I keeping the sword lance? I'll sell 1 of these jacket pikes. Let's keep the sword lance. We'll find more jacket pikes anyway. 120 helmets. 110.7, yeah, that's garbage. 138. Let's keep some options around. That can go. 130. Yeah, that can go. Alright, I think we're done selling for now. No, we're not. We'll sell that. Okay, let's see. What is this? Audacious act of thievery. Yeah. Alright. So how hangover are we? Actually, no one's hangover. Not anymore. Let's cheer these fellows up. The way we keep on drinking as well, someone's going to become a drunkard at some point, which is, I guess, actually a good thing. However, at that point I need to make sure that they don't lose my stuff. So I'll double check this. So with the blacksmith. Recovers all equipment worn by your men, even if broken or lost. Yeah, but only because of death, so not if you lose them because you're drunk. Okay. I have like a faint memory of there being something in Legends with the retinue that stops that from happening, but not in Reforged. Anyways, let's deal with some briggies again. See if they want to come forward, I guess. It seems they do. Esvik is back in action. Oh, is this this guy, is he promise potential? Yeah, he's promise potential, okay. Out of curiosity, what level is he? Level 9. Definitely would have wanted to keep the guy with ++ behind his title. One of my favorite aspects about Reforged is just gambling with these low tier recruits if they get the promised potential. And see if I can make guards out of them. Alright, step up. Vilrek is, yeah, okay, Vilrek also has the potential. Alright, let's do a rotation. Try to keep those guys alive that have that potential. I mean, I guess I try to keep everyone except sacrifices alive at this point. Sure. Also, he's in the wrong place in the lineup. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter in this fight, just move there. I'll leave that kill for someone else, so you do that. Semi-lucky, I guess. Just do this. Okay, Blitzkrieg, I guess, makes perhaps the most sense. I don't know. Doesn't matter though. Let's instead use Hold Steady. We'll get to act before at least some of them. Okay, I think I'll just reactivate this instead of moving next to the guy who can disarm you. Or hit you twice. Okay. Just do that. Doesn't matter. I think I'll still hold off on the Blitzkrieg. This is a slightly strange spot. I mean, it doesn't matter at all, but considering the turn order, and who gets to attack what, I don't think I want to use the adrenaline. So I'll just reactivate this. I mean, it would be absolutely fine in that specific scenario here against those two bozos. What I do, but I don't know. Worth thinking about a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Do that. And I don't want to step there, so I guess I just move or end. I guess I move. And once again, do I want to step there? I suppose I don't, so just keep on reactivating that. You can die. Alright. See ya. Okay. Let's see. Move. Move. And now they should be about to flee in a moment. So I may not be able to kill everyone, perhaps, but let's try half-assedly at least. Okay, this guy, he can leave. Whatever. Let's try to get at least one of these fools, though. Did you have Pathfinder? You do not. Well, I guess some of us have Pathfinder, so if I really would like, I can kill probably all of them. Probably. I don't know if that does anything, but let's use it. Did you have something that helps you move? Well, only this. Okay. Three to go. Yeah, I suppose we'll actually get all of them, probably. I'll try a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Eat this one still. Have to collect them all. I've never played anything Pokemon related. Ever. But I know it's a thing. Anyways, seems you all die. Yeah, you'll be fine against one of these bozos. Also, I can just do that. Whipped to death. No one levels. Things to sell. Alright, so we'll sell most of that garbage here, if not all of it. And then we'll take that delivery, and then we probably head on south. I think. So let's begin selling this. Yeah, I think we'll sell all of it. There we are. 10,800. Did we have anyone here, by the way? Did I check earlier? I probably did. But my brain is not working, so I will check again. Okay, take the delivery. It's going where we are going. So there was a caravan here. I guess maybe I could have spawned something. Well, we can still maybe take it. I don't think we will, but maybe. If we get ambushed by mercenaries demanding our cargo, I will just let it go. I don't think we should be fighting mercenaries in our state. Alright. What was this? Is this... Oh, it's here. So that's to Dornberg. So I think there's a Fletcher there. Armorer and Fletcher. I have 11,000. So Fletcher could spawn a crossbow. I ideally want, though, a gun at some point. He can also spawn some throwing weapons, of course. I would imagine there are no famed bolas in the game. And even if there were, you wouldn't be able to find them at the castle for sale. I can afford maybe a nimble armor. Maybe, I don't remember though what their price is. Okay, I think I'll take this, but I think it's perhaps not worth it. But let's take it. It's also 1,000 after completion. Ideally I get attacked plenty of times along the way. That's probably not going to happen though. Okay, conversion. It's Fahad. Fahad is getting converted. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Fahad. Show him the darkness. Okay, there we go. Fahad is now actually a cultist polearmor. Has replaced... I forget his name. No, I don't. Hilmar. I still remember you, Hilmar. So he's like fine, but he's no Hilmar. Oh well, he's our Hilmar for now. Hilmar replacement. I think I probably could have kept Hilmar alive to the end of the run had I played better. But, oh well. I'll double check his name was Hilmar. Yeah, Hilmar. I guess only 1+, so 2 pluses hurt more than 1. Also, how many people have died? 27, okay. Plus, plenty of people have left and been sacrificed, so... I believe I had like 60 casualties in my most recent Legends run, so there's still a ways to go. Legends and Reforged feel quite different though, despite both of them being overhauls. Of course, Reforged is much closer to vanilla. Anyways, here we are. We saw nothing along the way, so maybe it was fine not going by foot. Nothing famed has spawned at the Fletcher though. There's a famed shield. No one currently... Well, I have one who's using a shield for now. Sir Faramund's Wall. 32 melee defense. 48 durability. 4,000 for that. Do I want that? I think I probably don't. Maybe though. So it's +7 melee defense on this. I'll find plenty of famed shields that I won't be using during the run anyway, so it's kind of a waste of money at the moment, especially if it's only a minor upgrade to melee defense. +7 is like good, but at this point in the run, I think it's not going to matter. We don't have like a shield tank yet. That's one thing we need. We absolutely need one of those, maybe the two. For the Black Monolith, for that fight to be doable. Especially in Hardened, it's already tough enough in Reforged. Though, yeah, I haven't seen the fight yet in Hardened, but based on what I've seen from the Ancient Dead, it's going to be very, very nasty. Anyways, let's give this new guy some things now. He has a decent amount of fatigue, so he can have some heavier stuff. And a jacket pike, I think. For now. Have a couple of bandages. Alright. Anyways. Recruits. There's a cripple. There's a cultist. Even if this is a bad cultist, I'll probably keep him around. Unless he's like horrid. He's potentially fine. 3-star hit points max rolled. Does he have nimble? He has flexible. 1-star melee skill 54. Okay, not fantastic, but I'll keep him around. He does have iron lungs. 1-star resolve. No rally the troops. 37 ranged. If he had like max rolled that, I might try to go for a throwing without having any stars. Maybe. Anyways, how about the cripple? Probably pass. 1-star in relevant places, but starts very low melee skill wise. If he succeeds with potential, he's like okay. Well, better than okay, I must say, but do I really want to risk this guy being around, invest my time and effort into him, to have him die, or... Well, he does have anticipation with 2 stars in range defense. Max rolled hit points. Let's think about it for a second here. So 68-ish melee skill, plus 15 from realized potential. That's 83. 83 is okay. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. He can go swords. He can go flails. Both of those kind of work with those melee skill numbers. Yeah, the anticipation will help a lot. He has 28 plus 15-ish melee defense at level 11. He's not going to stay if he fails. Oh, but never mind, he's bright. He cannot be converted. Okay. It's a good thing my brain at least works that well. Anyways, I was probably going to keep him around, but he's bright. He cannot be converted. As far as I know. And I should know that. Anyways, Tostig the Mad. What do we actually do with you? Probably just backline with that 1-star melee skill, though. No shields, okay. So he needs to roll like a guard to be a frontliner, I think, with melee defense. But yeah, he's not useless. Does he have offhand training? He does not. He doesn't have backs and belts, so he can't be like a grenade thrower or something. He can be rotating others. No stars in fatigue, but does have the iron lungs. How did he roll with the fatigue itself? Pretty well, nearly max rolled. So rotates others. What else? If he rolls well, maybe take Berserk. Now let's see here. So 79-ish, level 11. I can purchase a weapon group for him. That might be worthwhile. To get like polearms. Polearm Berserk with not fantastic, but okay melee skill. Maybe. We'll see. Could also go maces though, backline mace, and... Okay, no quick hands though, cannot switch into other weapon types. Well, other weapons like a one-handed or just a two-handed mace in the melee range. Flexibility sucks a bit. I definitely would like to have nimble instead. This guy is like prime nimble. 110 hit points by level 11 without having Tough and without having Colossus. That might be perhaps the highest amount of hit points I've seen in Reforged. The projected number. He does have Indom. Can I make that work with 3 starting melee defense and no stars there? Probably not. Maybe though. I don't know. Mark that in blue. Well, we'll see. He's a cultist and question mark by spec question mark. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it takes like student to begin with. We probably take Steel Brow despite potentially having nimbleness at some point. That means I skip small target and then again, whatever. It's not like a big miss. Something like that, perhaps. He rolls with the ranged combat perk group for some reason, despite not having stars. I think that's probably something that should be changed. That cannot happen if you don't have stars here. I really like that at some point Reforged did guarantee that if you roll with stars in range skill, you get at least one ranged combat perk group. But I think this is another thing that should be changed. It's not like huge, but it annoys me. It annoys me here. He also doesn't have fast adaptation, so I can't really make make these better. Make it more reliable to hit things. Brace for impact is interesting with this guy, actually, with this amount of hit points and the possibility of Indom. I'll mark that in blue. So if he did have... Well, then again, he does have the star in melee skill, so... What I could maybe do is actually go frontline with rotation, Steel Brow, Brace for Impact, buy him Nimble, and just use a heavy mace. And try to babysit him a little bit. But he might even be fine even without melee defense. If I can keep him moving, and if he can't get the bonus from Brace for Impact, and if he starts taking too much damage, I can potentially rotate him out of trouble. That's my hypothesis, I guess. Anyways, interesting find. And since this is this origin, I can't afford, since people left me like that, the bastards, I can't afford to be picky, too picky, and this guy is definitely good enough to stick around anyway, so whatever. Let's give him some things. Let's give him like a pike for now. Have a dagger, have a bandage. Okay, this guy hasn't got a dog. Should I fix that? Maybe. Who gives up a dog? How many dogs do I have left? Like 3, it seems? Fahad has a dog. Let's instead give that to someone else, like Peter here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Anything else? Food, maybe? This is going to spoil, so yes. Food, yes. Ammunition, no. Tools, no. Alright, so we don't need those indebted straight away. What I will need or would like to have for insurance is throwing nets. Let's go see about those. So there's this patch of land here. I'll take a look if there's anything there. Now that we're here. If we find nothing. Alright, you guys have double ambush trade routes as well as marauding greenskins, as well as rebuilding effort. There's a cultist. There is a cultist. 3-star hit points again, okay. This guy seems to be worse. Has 9 melee defense to start with though, thanks to being tiny. Melee skill is nearly mineraled. What can I do with this guy, if anything? Well, he has shields. Yeah. No underdog. Something with shields, though. I guess I'll keep this guy around. So, shields. Once again gets flexible. I need nimble for these guys. I'll get that, probably. Now I can make money semi-reliably, so I guess it's fine. Alright. So once again, not fantastic, but good enough. And we'll see if I can do anything else with this guy. Brace for impact, maybe. Vicious perk group, okay. 1-star resolve, 1-star initiative. I'm not going with dodge, I don't think. Doesn't work well if you get surrounded. And also it's only 1-star. Fast adaptation is a maybe, probably not. I think I'm pretty much committed to shields. Starting this low with melee skill, no stars, and also minus 10% melee damage from being a tiny dude. So shields it is. Would really like to have like... Oh, he does have Indom, so maybe. Anyways, would really like to have the trained group. Does anyone actually have that? Probably someone has it. We have so many people. Someone surely has that. Yeah, underdog. Finesse. Those would be really nice. Oh well. So I don't think this guy probably can be our main tank in the Monolith, since he doesn't have underdog, since it's guaranteed essentially you get surrounded. Unless you use like maybe 3 guys next to each other. Then maybe it's fine. Maybe this guy could be in the middle. I don't know. I've never done something like that. Anyways, he's like a fine find. Let's give him some things as well. And also, the more cultists I have, the better our chances of converting others is. Of getting that event. If you have a 130 helmet, you can hold on to the dagger, you can have a bandage, and you can probably have a pike. For now. Until you grow up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I have a few things to sell. Selling price is 17. Doesn't really matter since this is absolute junk that doesn't get me much. Alright, so now I'll see about these. Eisenholz, probably not. Delivery to somewhere. High water, okay, maybe. Rifle of Brigands East, no thanks, I don't care. We came here mainly for throwing nets, there's none available. And also, as we can see here, the prices are absolutely ludicrous. This is a silly place. Let's leave. Okay, there is a Fletcher and an armor at Thunfest, so I wonder, with this money situation, should I check that? I can also visit these locations for those throwing nets, so I guess I will. So we won't take that delivery. Norty Caravan. So let's go here first, and then here. I don't know if we'll do the Grotto of the Wild. We will do these guys though. Will I treat this as a leveling fight? I suppose I can do that. Which means also, yes, you shouldn't be in the backline, you silly guy. I don't need Fahad for this. Let's bring some new guy at least. So the best one, I guess this one is probably the best Tostig here. And let's also sit out our banner for the other new cultist. And do I bring Dieter here? I think I will. Let's leave out the crossbow. Alright. They don't even have any range. Then again, with that, I can guarantee essentially that they charge us if I bring our crossbow. So let's perhaps sit someone out who's already level 10-ish. Well, not 10, 11. Really hate sitting out my frontliners though, who are high level. Nah, we don't need him. Whatever. If they decide to throw garbage our way and don't want to charge us, then whatever. Also, they'll run out of said garbage eventually. And also, it's nighttime. And I think they'll probably charge us anyway. It perhaps isn't happening though. You need to be... Oh, well, there we go. There we go. Happy to see that. Enemies do need to be mindful of the level 1, level 2, level 3, low level squishies, so they don't get squished before they can blossom. They are charging us, so I think I'll probably use Blitzkrieg straight away, maximize our advantage here. Not that we need it, but still. Alright. You're the actual... No, you're level 1. Okay. Always make sure. Oh yeah, we have the thrower as well, so maybe that essentially guarantees range superiority. Also, I don't know if... No, this guy had javelins, whatever. I don't need to think about that. I don't think I've even seen a Necrosavant camp in the entire map yet. It might be that Hardened has made sure that they spawn far away from civilization, or this is just RNG. But yeah, like I said, I need cocaine at some point. So Wilrek does have the rotation. Currently there's seemingly no rotation that I can do that accomplishes anything. So, I don't know. So, let's double check. Okay, you're level 7, flexible, with a shield, with dodge. Will probably be fine. So, let's move you like there. Yeah. Okay, let's activate Berserk. You missed that passing step. I never did take tempo for SWIG. In hindsight, perhaps I should have skipped fast adaptation so I can have something like tempo. But this has been useful to get to this point, so maybe it's fine. What is your melee defense? 12. No reason to get carried away here, even though you'll probably be fine if you do. Also, vision of 2. So, yeah. What ifs? I mean, these targets will be dead. So let's just switch into that. Nah, I changed my mind. Let's just go into melee. It's going to be fine, especially with the Blitzkrieg. There's perhaps some merit going for this backline already. I don't know. I think I'm going to be fine regardless of what I'll do. And this net will be getting used on us anyway. Whatever, just go for it. Not sure if there had been a way to manipulate the battlefield in a way that would have enabled me to kill these guys to get the net. He's so far away. Well, maybe our best shot is indeed to just try to break his resolve. With the inspiring presence, maybe there was a way to do that. It's not like a big deal if we don't get one throwing net in a battle like this. I'll manually kill this for the off chance that he starts fleeing. It seems that's not happening though. Alright, let us finish this. Alright, Helmer has leveled. I believe that's level 11. Still with us, without being converted. Still just a detailer. More fatigue, more melee defense, and more hit points. Okay, perk point. Probably takes rally the troops to have something to do. Shield Sergeant is worth considering, but he doesn't have the shield perk group. I guess I could give him a shield regardless. I think I go with Rally, since I did take some resolve. Also, eventually when he converts, he'll have more. Though, maybe there's an argument for Exude Confidence. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Over the Rally, I mean. This is so much better if you have Determined, though. Is there anything else? I don't think Supporter is the way to go, nor Command. So based on this description, you can actually use Command on someone who's fleeing. unlike you can for encourage. But anyways, let's just take rally the troops, I think. So yeah, that shouldn't require the banner, right? Let's double check though. Or anything else. Oh, can only be used once per round. But does that mean that one character can use it once per round, or that the entire team can only... Probably just one character. So if you somehow have more action points than 9, you can't double use rally. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Let's take rally. So that's a lot of fatigue things that he has, but of course everyone has recover. Let's continue. Okay, Dieter is on his knees. There is not a soul out here who isn't scared. Games +2 resolve. Alright. Contract available. Skullmasher's Grotto, southwest of Wesenstad. Somewhere here. I think I'd like to go to Quadim, so at least for now we won't. Famed throwing weapons. Famed javelins. Enhanced damage and 1 more ammo usage. Okay, let's compare this a little bit before I insta-buy. So damage is similar, slightly higher than heavy javelins. The 1 more ammo capacity honestly is not something I care about. More armor penetration would have been the best one. Okay, so this is okay. And I can even make use of it. But is it worth 4,000 is the question. I wonder what the maximum range here for the damage roll is. Can I see a regular javelin? I don't think I have those anywhere. Yeah, I don't. Nor do they sell them. Do they sell them here? Only crude ones. I'll take a look here first at least. Also, let's take a look. Is there perhaps... There's a weaponsmith and an alchemist at Quadim. So I think I'll actually leave those throwing weapons there, so I have a better chance of buying something more impactful at Quadim. Yeah, I don't think these make that much of a difference. In most situations I still want to use the bolas anyway. They have far more utility. They ignore shields. So, tempting, but no. No cultists. Alright, so... I'm not going to get this yet, but let's take a look. So it was 4,000, right? Yeah, for Nimble. So that's going to be 8,000 in total for the new guys. So I could do that straight away, but it's a huge waste of money when I don't know if they'll die. So let's get that closer to the relevant point in time. Okay, let's go to Quadim. We can sail to Sudersande from there, since they actually have a port. It seems 2 of them. Also might... I mean, this is probably a peninsula that ends here, but the map might continue a bit, so there might be something here. I might check that. 3 skulls something. Hopefully not Ifrits. If it's Ifrits, I do nothing. You are scaring my bird, Crownling, so I will make this brief for her sake. There are nomads roaming the peripheral of my lands, and I need them destroyed. I'm sure a man of your, station would be willing to undertake such a simple, easy task. 3 skull nomads, maybe. West of Quadim. That means potentially I need to go through all the way here. And I cannot sell back, so I think I might skip this. Unless I can see that I can get there easier. There's a very cheap cultist here. Two-star ranged. 2-star hit points. Brute. Max rolled melee skill. Survivor. 1-star fatigue. Throwing. Thrower again? I guess. I guess so. Not like a fantastic thrower, but with bolas, I guess good enough. Does have Pathfinder as well. Has Battle Flow. This guy does come with Nimble. Nailed it. Bullseye. Yeah, he's like okay. Yeah. So, once again, not fantastic, but good enough. Good enough. I'll go ahead and give him... And actually now I... Yes, I would actually like to have more bolas. I sold some of them at some point. Well, we can kill goblins for more. We have these. So we can go with those and this. Alright. Oh yeah, indebted. I want some indebted. Welcome. Welcome. And welcome. Now I'm not... Now I am at 19. Again. These guys seem to be rolling star-wise pretty well, but you guys are just indebted, so... We all have our place, our duty in this fleeting existence. And yours, of course. Well, you'll see. You'll see. Anyways, now that I am at 19 again, I wonder who goes if I find someone better. Well, we'll see. Maybe someone who fails their potential, like maybe Vander fails or Wilrake. Okay, so now I want to see if I can get here. I most likely cannot, but let's take a look. Is there anything here? No. The answer is no. Okay, so I don't think I want to come back here. That means I don't take the contract. What is this thing? Ah, the Crownling arrives. We desire, as we always have desired, the scales of serpents, for which we use to gild our luxuries. These scales can be found upon the serpents, who themselves, yes, can be found of here, in the, wetlands. Right. Will this actually spawn the serpents somewhere far? That can also happen. It could be like here. But there's plenty of wetlands around, so I think I'll do this for the XP sake. I guess the money is also okay. Southwest. Well, there's... Well, it's probably here. Okay. Probably. If not, I'm going to be really... Okay, there they are. So 7 to 10. Okay, do I need any of these guys who are sitting out? I don't think I do. Then I can use tactician abilities. But if I bring these level 1 guys, they are essentially useless in this fight. So it's Fahad in maybe. For someone to perhaps make this not quite as dangerous, potentially, for a newbie. Let's leave out Dite. Okay. And how much can I risk this guy? Maybe I shouldn't try to risk him. Also, actually, yeah, Fahad instead of Gerhard. Do I bring Rafik, though? No, let's not underestimate serpents, even though this is likely very, very easy. There's always the possibility of things going wrong with serpents. So go with that lineup. It is the max amount of serpents. Do a rotation, I guess. Nothing else. Let's activate these. So once again, we use the Blitzkrieg, we use the Hold Steady, and then the fight is probably over. Yeah, I do want to use this, I guess I do, but I could also attack. We'll begin with Blitzkrieg. I'll not think too much about this particular encounter. Think a little bit, but not too much. I always forget they have Rebuke. And then I'm reminded. Oh, whoopsie. I used Onslaught. Oh, god damn it. Well, oh, I can't use Hold Steady. Okay, I should have actually thought about what I'm doing. Why the hell did I think that Onslaught was what I want here? I meant to Blitzkrieg. This is the worst one to use here. I mean, we're probably fine, but that's a terrible mistake. Okay, try to focus. The game is difficult enough without my brain also adding to the difficulty level. Okay, you step back. Let's move like there. Okay, this means I don't risk these guys at all. These level 1 dudes. But yeah, that's very, very bad and dumb. Oh well. So someone's getting damaged at the very least. If someone dies here because of that, I'm going to be angry. At least a little bit. At myself, of course. There's no one else to blame. Is there? I can blame one of the indebted. We'll go with that. That's how things are usually handled in management, right? Blame the indebted. They also have that stupid backstabber ability, so yeah. If they snap like Gerhard here, he might even die because of that stupid mistake. Well, I'll not reroll no matter what happens here, but god damn it. Please don't kill anyone. We've grabbed this guy. Well, that's actually fine, since he has heavy armor and anticipation. Alright, maybe we're fine. Go ahead and use that. Some of them waited. How foolish. I'm one to talk about what's foolish. Okay. You can wait. You don't need to wait, you should just end. Okay. I'll use Hold Steady instead of the Blitzkrieg, actually. As long as I use one of those, then this fight is a pushover. At this point it is, of course, but something very bad could have happened there. Trust me. That was a dumb target to kill there. Would have been far better to do it with the mace, for example. Ultimately makes no difference though. Or very little. Well, there we go. Despite the mistake, everything went splendidly. 3 levels. Okay, Will Rake, level 8. Melee defense. Initiative. And even more fatigue, I guess. Yes. Resolve is bad, yeah, but he is a cultist, so... Yeah, and also the promise potential. Okay, I think he probably takes Overwhelm at this point. With all of that initiative that he has accumulated. So he could also go with something like Colossus. Or one with the... Actually... yeah, I could go with shields. I could. I am using a shield at the moment. This is a strange scenario of what I will do if he succeeds with the potential. Well, that's a problem, a good problem for a future bozo. Let's go ahead and take the Overwhelm. I think it's fine at this point. Okay, Tostig, level 3. So yeah, we are going with melee skill. We'll take the good melee defense rolls. We'll take essentially all of the hit point rolls, I think. Resolve is fine, though there is also Fearsome to consider maybe. But he's at 50, and he's a cultist. The Davkul cultist origin. Okay, so also initiative is being offered. I don't think I'll take it, though. He did nearly max roll it. Has no stars in it. Dodge is available. And that makes flexible actually something I could take. But overall, I think probably the +2s in melee things are better as well as the hit points. They're also something that's always there, instead of relying on initiative, which can, of course, go away. Poof! It's gone. Gone like Kaiser Soze. So I'll take the melee things. If this had mean rolled here, the melee defense, then I would have taken the initiative. Once again, I'm not like a so-called expert, especially when it comes to Hardened, so it's possible that I am underestimating initiative's importance for someone like this. Also, does he have Overwhelm? He doesn't, okay. Anyways, once again he did the same thing, but once again I guess I'll do the same thing. So initiative was lower there. Anyways, up to 73 hit points, 58 melee skill, now projected to reach 78. Yeah, I think the plan is to go with mazes. And we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Can still pivot. Let's take student and steel brow. Right. Wilrik, level 3. So this is the guy who wants to go with shields, ideally. Absolutely mean rolls, defense and melee skill. No overwhelm for him either. Well, I take hit points, I take fatigue. I think I take the resolve here, since it's a slightly worse situation for him than the other guy. And let's just commit to shields, probably. Put this guy in the front line with a shield. If he dies, he dies. It's fine, honestly. And he has a decent chance of surviving. Also give him Steel Brow and one with the shield. And also, yes, next level up. Again, mean rolled both of these. Well, I don't care about melee skill, but melee defense would be nice. I think I take range defense in that case. Also have a trophy. And have a shield. Let's give you a heater shield. And a ball spear. Go into the front. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I think I skipped the Nomad Camp contract. Though there is some merit to visiting this location multiple times for throwing nets and trading goods after we've cleared the ambush trade routes, etc. How much money was this? 1500. So with the team even diminished as we are a little bit, I think I can somewhat reliably do at least the majority of the nomad camps. So that's not an issue. The issue is just coming back. If I go by foot, it's a lot of wasted time though, since there's likely nothing here on the way back. There's this place though, Grotto of the Wild Men. But no wandering groups of enemies are likely. This is like the safest location ever. It's also protected by Thunfeste. Guess it's a different story during the Holy War, but still. Yeah, I think I pass on this contract. So now the time has probably come to leave. So let us sail to Sudersande. There is a caravan to Hohenturm, 3 days. I have some money, so maybe, but probably not. For an armorer, I don't think so. Weaponsmith, maybe. Alright, well, let's see if Baldwin the Cripple here is someone I'd like to convert. Close, but I think no cigar. Horrible hit points. Stars in semi-right places, but overall I think we can do better. Also, I am at 19, so goodbye. I'll get your throwing net. And then we just go away. Can I cross this? I can cross here at least. Well, let's go to Kaiwater anyway. And it seems I can get past there, okay. Oh, I can even... Oh, never mind. I thought they were going in a straight line there. Everyone can swim. That's good. Okay, try out the cripple. Again, no. Dastard with poor rolls. Maybe I should exercise restraint with recruiting based on events that happened in this very episode. I'll do this one skull contract here. It's right next door and good XP. Decent XP at least. Good leveling opportunity for newbies. So one skull only. Brigands or spiders or nothing. Let's leave out someone like the banner here and bring in trainees. Tactician I'll keep around, he's just so useful. Fahad can sit out despite still having one level to go for a perk point. Adelmar is level 11. Let's bring Rafik. So Dieter is not a cultist, so that's one reason to not have him in the lineup. Kind of needlessly. Also at this point actually, is Dieter actually good enough? Since I'm at 19. If he rolls well, then yes. But I did find another thrower as well, so maybe... I don't know. Nah, let's keep him around for now. For now. He might even do well enough with melee things. Plus promise potential, I don't know. For now he can stay, but he's a close one. Close call. Oh, I'm almost out of food. Okay, I'll get your expensive bread, I guess. Still runs out. Well, that's what you get. With this many people. Spiders! Positioning in the line is a little bit off. I don't actually want Winrick here, where he is. Anyways, let's back off a bit. This fight is basically, well, just very easy. I don't need to think about this too much, but let's still back off to gain that advantage there. If you can choose between having an advantage and not having an advantage, what would you choose? You can have this. I'll not even waste the ammo. Okay, guys. Do your worst. No one here has arachnophobia. Rotation somewhere. How about here? And now we use the Blitzkrieg. I suppose this hits everyone? From that position, indeed it does. Let's try to save that kill if I can, actually, though he had Berserk, so maybe that's dumb. He gets the kill, though. Let's rotate like here. Like so. Oh, whoops. Meant to move there, but didn't. Doesn't matter. Alright, they might already be fleeing, that's fine though. I don't need to farm every single spider kill here. So if you get away, that's fine. Go away. Swain has leveled. Level 2. Minerals, the range skill. Still, of course, take it. Takes the hit points, takes the fatigue, I think. I mean, he'll run out at some point, despite not having Berserk or Unstoppable. So he does have the battle flow to help. Do I, in that case, take initiative? He doesn't have Overwhelm, but I guess acting before your enemies does have merit. There's also the range defense roll. He actually has anticipation, which I might take. I'll take hit points, range skill, and range defense. And let's take probably student. You don't want backs and belts because toolbox already gives you 1 extra back slot, so it's kind of a waste. You definitely want toolbox. Let's take student here. There's a 3 skull contract here. Now let's see. Count Leofric von Horn huffs and puffs.
God damn it!
He goes to his window, looking out it.
I had a jousting tournament recently, and there was a bit of a controversy. Now, none of my knights will fight for me until it's taken care of.
You ask if you want sellswords to settle a dispute amongst nobility. The man bursts into laughter.
Gods, no, Lowbone. I need you to handle some greenskins that are camping southeast of Sudesande. They've been terrorizing the region for a while now, and I'd like you to return the favor. Does that sound like something you're interested in, or should I have to go talk to another sword for hire? Okay, fighting orcs, blah blah blah. Growth of the Wild Man, southeast of Sudesande. Oh, it's this place. 3 skull... Well, the skull level doesn't really matter. It's going to be Berserkers, right? The question is, do I want to go there now? I mean, it's close, but still. I think I don't. What I want is food. Yeah, I think I don't care about this at the moment. How much money was it, though? 1500. Yeah, so it's like whatever, but I don't know. I think I just go to Cargo. And we wait for dawn to buy some food at least. There's a caravan going to El Hadid though, so I could take that. That makes a lot of sense to me. We can spawn something there. We're going there anyway. Means I don't need food on the way, but there's a chance the caravan fails, so I think I do wait to buy some things, and also we can check the recruits, though we are of course at 19. Okay, good talk. I'll get the grains, and then let's take this caravan, which kind of takes care of the food issue. For this trip, let us have the top lineup in though, in case we actually get attacked. Because I think I'll actually go with the fastest speed available to us. So, caravan zoomies, go! If we get attacked, then we evaluate, but we can't do anything here. We can visit Splitterberg though, so... Come on, yeah, there we go. Reforged quality of life. Nothing that I care about. There is a refugee. I think I'll leave him be. He's a... I mean, the expensiveness doesn't matter, but since I'm... Well, it matters a little bit since I'm
I only have 11,000 and I'm going here to potentially buy something. And also I'm at 19, so it kind of matters. But anyway, let's leave him be. Okay, that's actually a semi-tough group of brigands. I mean, no problem for us, but still. Okay, we are here. Rebuilding effort well supplied. There is a... Oh, okay. So, what was this weapon called? How can I forget? Well, it's one of these two-handed swords that has the slash attack. It's pretty good. Enhanced damage and more armor damage. Slightly out of our price range, but we can fix that. I suppose that's going to be a buy, since it's better than this. But fatigue will be an issue, but it can attack twice. That works very well with the overwhelm, and I guess the combo. I will miss the swing. Oh, did that have swing? I know it has split, but does it have swing? No, it has riposte. Alchemist has no famed gun. Probably do an arena fight here. So take a quick look here at the recruits, but let's not do anything. Okay, serpents again. Maybe. I mean, that fixes money. And there's a delivery. Okay. But how about the arena? 3 gladiators. Okay, I think I won't risk that. I don't want to face hardened gladiators at the moment. Especially 3 of them. I think it's too much of a risk. I mean, there's definitely a chance we win without too much difficulty, but there's also a chance it's a complete wipe. So I skip, I think. So the way to make money here is to kill some serpents again, I guess. And then we can also sell some garbage. Or very little, but still. It's not like the ideal find here, but I think this is still going to be worth buying. Sir Gustav's Beheader. Slash is 10 fatigue. 76 to 88. One could make the case, though, that just getting a Swayhander, even a non-famed one, would, in some situations at least, be at least as good, if not better. So perhaps that is a semi-waste of money. Then again, it could maybe be a weapon for what's-his-face. This guy, Tostig. Not sure about that, but I mean, maybe. If he rolls decent with the melee defense, probably not, though. What is that weapon's reach, by the way? I think it's going to be 5. 6. Okay, that helps. Yeah, I believe we'll buy that. So that means I take the serpent contract once again. So I will go ahead and accept this. Vest, okay, here. Food, though. I need some food already. So I'll get even this. I mean, if that means we can't afford that weapon. Oh, I have these things to sell as well. Anyways, I might need to, like, visit the hub, get some money there, and then come back, and it might be gone by the time, but it's not like the huge, not like the biggest setback, if you can even call it that. I could sell here as well, but get a worse price. Paying 200 per day, so that's a... Okay, this is probably something else. Oh, Red Sands Camp. Some blade dancers. And a leader. Well, despite of that... I mean, it's not going to be easy, especially since we've lost some key people, but we'll go for this, I think. Probably during the night time, so let's do the serpents first. So where are those snakes? There. Okay, so next time we'll begin with fighting snakes, then probably go for the Red Sands camp. During the night time we'll bring some nets. And probably have no big issues there, but who knows? Who knows? Guess I'll give it a little bit of a think on my own time. Because I do, of course, have a diminished lineup. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.